Okay, I'm going to get started on project 4. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. And I'm going to create a new project. And I'm going to rename the project, I guess, so save as. And all right, so I've got my new project. First thing I want to do is I want to have my paddle go up and down. So I'm going to create a paddle to do that. And I'm going to create a new sprite by clicking on that. I'm going to draw something, which is just going to be a filled rectangle. Looks pretty good. Now I need to tell it where the center is. Center needs to be right in the center, or as close as possible. Okay, and that's going to be my paddle. I'm going to move my paddle over here. And my paddle may be a little big, but we'll decide that later. And now all I want to do is I want my paddle to move. So my control is going to go like this. And when this is clicked, so this will be the start of the game, motion, go to, let's see, there's got to be a point towards, move. Let's see if there's something I can do here, sensing. Mouse, touching, mouse down, key, distance to, reset timer. Maybe we'll use the up and down arrows. So when I am clicked, we'll avoid that for now. So now we're going to use the up and down arrows to control this. When up arrow is clicked, move, change Y by 10. When down arrow is clicked, change Y by negative 10. Now the thing is, and let's just see if it works. So here it goes, up and down. Now if I wanted to make it go up and down faster, I could just change this number from 10 to negative 10. But it would be really nice if I actually had a variable which is called paddle speed, so that I can change it later and just have to change one thing. So I'm going to create a variable called paddle speed. And when this is clicked at the very start, I'm going to set paddle speed to 10. And now, instead of changing Y by 10, I'm going to change Y by paddle speed. And here I want to change it by negative 10. So I'm going to go to operators and say change Y by 0 minus paddle speed. So that'll make negative 10. Now, I know this seems more complicated, but I may use this variable paddle speed for the computer paddle as well, and suddenly I just have to change it in one place. Now, one of the things that's interesting is, where do I put this variable? Maybe all the variables I want to use should be in one location. So I'm going to call this, I'm going to change this sprite 2, and instead of calling it sprite, I'm going to call it variables. And all of my variables are going to be here. So later, if I want to change anything, I always know that all my variables are going to live in this sprite here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the paddle speed and put it in the variables one, and then I will delete it from this one. Delete. So paddle speed is here, and all of my variables are going to be in this variable one. And I'll do nothing else with this sprite. I'll also make it disappear so that it just isn't there. Let's see. Looks hide, I think. There we go, hide. So at the very beginning, this is going to hide it, so it doesn't do anything. You won't see it, it won't do anything. and it's going to store all my variables. And now I've got this. Do I want the thing to go up and down faster? All I've got to do is change it here. Change it to 15 instead of 10. And now it's going to go up and down faster. Change it to 50, and you'll see, oh my goodness, it's going to go fast. See how much faster it is? Okay, all because I used a variable for it. That's step one. I have control over the right paddle.